Need a motion to, motion for the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for the agenda approval.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Haskell?
Yes.
Vice President Clementino?
Yes.
Member Seattle?
Yes.
And Member Dawson?
Yes.
Motion
Thank you.
passes.
Item 1B, citizens input, Mrs. Stickney.
President Haskell, there is no citizens input, there is no tribal council input, and no ZPSD input this evening.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's move on to item 2A, November 2025 budget balance report. Mr. Romine.
Good evening, President Haskell, members of the board. You have in front of you the budget balance report as of the end of November 2025. Are there any questions on any of the lines of that report?
Any questions, board?
No questions.
No questions.
There's just one that I forgot to ask at the work session is under the ad valorem. I noticed that there's nothing encumbered or spent on there. What's that earmarked for?
President Haskell, that money is comprised of two revenue streams. One, property taxes. That it's the half mil levy property taxes that all school districts get, as well as forest reserve. At this point, it can be used basically for anything that we need or want to use it for in the district. It's such a small amount that we haven't spent any of it. I was just hoping to build up the amount to where it's meaningful enough to use it for something useful.
Okay. All right, just wondering, because it's sitting there with zero spent, zero encumbrances, and zero obligated. Thank you, sir. Any other questions?
This goes back to the school bus cameras. I know board member Seattle asked, have they made progress on that?
President Haskell, Member Belson, I talked with our technology supervisor, who told me that our transportation supervisor has a special camera that they like to purchase for that bus. I have visited with her, and I was told that she is getting a quote to spend that money.
Okay, great, thank you. Anything else? If nothing else, let's move on. The November 2025 monthly revenue, Mr. Romine.
President Haskell, you have the board, you have in front of you the revenue receipts for the month of November. The only receipt of note was the first payment from the Impact Aid Office. I was pleasantly surprised on how fast it came after the shutdown in Washington, D.C. ended. It took a little less than 2 weeks to get our money. We received our Indian Ed set-aside money that goes into federal programs, into Fund 25147. That amount was $1,033,289. The balance of $4,133,157 goes into the operational account, specifically into the Operational Impact Aid Fund, which we are currently using to fund the construction of the new high school facility and campus. Other than that, there is no real change in the monthly revenue receipts, with the exception of athletics is a little less than it has been the last couple of months, just due to the ending of volleyball and football seasons.
Mr. Romine, earlier you mentioned that the state is encouraging us to take out 25%. Where would that come from? The one on...
President Haskell, before I answer that question, I will give a little historical data regarding your question. In 1974, the state of New Mexico began taking credit for a percentage of impact aid receipts that districts throughout the state received, and that was allowed because of a regulation in one of the CFRs coming out of Washington, D.C. At that point, the state was taking credit for 90% of impact aid, which means that they would reduce our SEG payment by the amount of credit that they were taking. The district received all of their impact aid, but they received a discounted SEG, or state equalization guarantee payment. In the late 90s, Zuni and Gallup, and I believe Grants at the time, sued the federal government. It became known as the Zuni lawsuit, stating that the district did not truly equalize expenditures. They went all the way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court justices, because they do not have a working knowledge of everything that goes on in this country, did not agree with that contention, and they allowed states to continue taking credit. At that point, the credit had been reduced from 90% to 75%. And it stayed that way for a number of years. When I started working for the district in 2008, we had an interim superintendent for the 2009-2010 school year by the name of Tom Jackson, and he'd worked in the Grant-Cibola County School District. He was very opposed to what the state was trying to do. So we started in 2009, 2010, fighting to have that credit removed. I know I went to Santa Fe with him that year. Twice we asked for hearings with the Department of Education in D.C. We did a little more fighting with Superintendent Lewis when he was here. But Zuni was fighting a battle all by themselves. Nobody else was really getting engaged in the fight. Finally, in 2019, the Gallup-McKinley County School District, with Superintendent Hyatt and CFO Hanks, joined with us, and we began a concerted effort to have that credit removed. We were finally successful. We filed for the 2019 school year. We had so many meetings with ourselves, with the Department of Education Impact Aid Office, and we gave our arguments as to why we felt that the state of New Mexico was not equalizing educational expenditures. They would submit all this paperwork, and it hadn't really been properly fought, and the U.S. government always approved it because it was never challenged. Well, that year we challenged it. We ended up having our conference call out of Los Lunas because they were having LESC meetings there, and Mr. Hyatt, I believe, was testifying. And we spent about 4 hours on a Zoom call that day. And this was in, I want to say September or October of 2019. Finally, on April 15th, tax day, 2020, when we were all locked down and couldn't go visit each other, we received notification that New Mexico's funding formula stating that the equalized education dollars was denied. All we could do was celebrate by looking at each other on computer screens. So Governor Lujan Grisham, because she loves Native American tribes so much, appealed that decision. And it went through an appellate process. And it ended up going to the appellate process. It goes through a law judge. And when this law judge went through everything, she asked one question. Her question was, applications are due on the 15th of March. The application for 2020 was not received until March 18th, 3 days late. Why did the Department of Education accept that application? And she ruled in our favor. So right there we had 2019 and 2020 money given back to us. In the 2021 session, the state legislature gave up and said, we're not going to take credit anymore. However, when they finalized that legislation, what they said was, we would like to see, but we are not mandating that 25% that you got to keep before still go into the operational fund. Well, right now, it's going into operations. They're calling it the impact aid, operational impact aid. If we want to put 25% into Fund 11,000 operations, we can do that. If we want to put it all in 15,100, which is operations impact aid, we can do that. So right now, we're putting 100% into
Okay.
the construction fund. This is the first year that we have done that.
Oh, good. Thank you, sir.
Did that answer your question
Yes,
sufficiently?
it did.
Was that a good education?
Yeah.
Okay. It was not a fun exercise?
No.
I know I got my, I moved my
great deal of
Marriott
that.
stay that year to Silver from all the nights I spent in Santa Fe.
All right, anything else? If nothing else, let's move on. Oh. Okay. Construction update, Mr. Romine.
President Haskell, members of the board, the smallest construction project which we have, which is the HVAC replacement in the Zuni High School teacherage, will be finalized this week. The construction company has to replace the meter loops at all of the 3-bedroom units because the power demand is higher with the new HVAC units. They should finish that on Wednesday. They did 4 units today. I noticed that the power went off at those units at about 9 o'clock this morning. It came back on at 3:30 this afternoon. So it's taken them 6 to 6.5 hours to get that work done. Knight Electric is the subcontractor that's doing that. The architect will be over here Thursday to do a final walkthrough and sign off on the project. The teacherage portion of the other project is on the verge of winding down. Most of the units have everything completed inside, with the exception of Unit 1. I believe it might be the last one. And then they have to install fences. They have installed the shade covers in the units. They do have some landscaping that they will have to install. I would think they would wait till the spring to do that. And so that part of the project is coming to a close. It is coming under budget, just as the athletic field came in under budget. The academic portion of the project is moving along. As you see, the steel is going up. They're putting the metal studs in. They've poured concrete on a portion of the second floor. They have not had any major difficulties. They've had a little rain, but it may have slowed them down, but it hasn't stopped their progress. They are, as far as I know, happy with the way the project is moving along. The field house has all of the deep piers have been drilled, caged, and grouted. They are doing pier caps and grid beams now. We're preparing for that. And they will soon, once they get those done, they will be able to start underground utilities on the field house so they can do the first floor slab there and move forward with that part of the project. I know it's part of the agenda later, but you have to review the proposal by Jane's Corporation to do a design build for the auto shop program that we discussed at the board meeting last month. So everything construction-wise is moving right along. I don't see anything that's going to slow that progress down unless we have some serious weather this winter. Are there any questions about the construction project?
Any questions on construction?
Any update from Continental Divide Electric on the status of the transformer for the entire academic site?
President Haskell, member Seatua, the last I saw, which was last week, is anticipated arrival is April of 26.
April 26th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, whether that happens or not, I do not have a crystal ball, but that's what their anticipated arrival date is right now.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, item 3, action items. A, consideration approval of overnight travel for girls basketball. Mr. Martinez.
Good evening, members of the board and President Heskey. Yes, I would like to your consideration for approval for the girls' overnight travel to Santa Fe.
Okay. Any questions on the girls' travel? We got the rosters that we asked for. So if there are none, I will ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve the girls' basketball travel.
Second on the motion, please.
I second.
Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Heskey,
Yes.
Vice President Limentino,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Bassi.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 3B, consideration approval of overnight travel for boys basketball. Mr. Martinez.
Yes, again, President Heskey, members of the board ask for consideration for the boys' travel for their tournament.
Any questions? If none, I will ask for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve the boys' travel, overnight travel on December 29th through December 31st.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
Second.
Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Heskey,
Yes.
Vice President Limentino,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Bassi.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item C. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
SY 2025-26 Preventive Maintenance Plan, Mr. Nye.
Good evening, members of the
Good
board,
evening.
Superintendent. Consideration approval for 2025-26 preventive maintenance plan.
Any questions? I think I asked all mine at the work session.
I don't have any questions. My questions were answered during the work session also.
Thank you. Any others? If not, I will ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve the preventative maintenance plan.
Thank you. Second on the motion?
I second the motion for the 25-26 preventive maintenance plan approval.
Thank you. Roll call vote, Ms. Garcia.
President Heskey,
Yes.
Vice President Limentino,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Bassi.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. When will we get the signatures?
We can get it now.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. All right, item D. Bar 2526-0009I. Fund 24190, School Improvement Grant Transfer, Mr. Romine.
President Heskey, if you'll give me one moment, please.
Okay.
That should not be an aye.
And your moment is up.
Okay. Bar number 009 is a transfer bar to move money. There's no new money to be budgeted. It's strictly moving money from instruction function 1,000 to support services instruction 2,200. This is moving money to accommodate a professional development program that Mr. Hartwig wants to institute in Twin Buttes, which also has been approved by the New Mexico Public Education Department. So it's strictly moving money from salaries in function 1,000, which was over budgeted due to not being able to pay the full salary of our attendance success advisor, to function 2,200 professional development. Are there any questions on this bar?
Any questions?
Yeah.
Okay. If there are none, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve bar 2526-0091 for Fund 24190.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Lasky,
Yes.
Vice President Limentino,
Yes.
and Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item E, bar 2526-0010. Is it 1?
It's an M, it should be M. I probably put the wrong letter in my email. It should be M standing for maintenance.
Your M is missing another leg. Fund 24190, school improvement maintenance. Mr. Romine.
President Haskey, this bar is to reallocate money from salaries and benefits to additional compensation to pay for an after-school tutoring program, as well as some general supplies and materials. Again, there is no additional money on this bar. It's just transferring some funding within a function.
Thank you. If there are no questions, I will ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve the school improvement maintenance plan.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second.
Roll call vote, please, Ms. Garcia.
President Husky,
Yes.
Vice President Limentino,
Yes.
Member Seattle,
Yes.
and Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item F, Jane's pre-construction service proposal. Auto shop drawings, Mr. Romine.
President Haskey, members of the board, the district has visited with the management at Jane's about using their facility to create a design-build building to house the new auto shop program. This agreement, this contract, is to agree to the amount of money to design that facility. They will be working with Decker, but all of our payments will be to Jane's. Jane's will be paying Decker. And we do not need to publish an RFP. Jane's has a contract through CES where a district can obligate them up to $4.5 million without having to go out and publish an RFP.
Thank you. Any other questions? Before I ask for a motion to approve, earlier there was a typographical error identified by Member Seattle, which Mr.
President
O'Mine.
Haskey, members of the board, this contract has my name on it to sign rather than the board president, which is allowable under procurement code. I will contact Jeremiah Hayes tomorrow morning before I sign anything and ask him to send us a new contract with the correct tax dollar amount.
Thank you.
As I said earlier, that the one we have currently, the total price is correct. It just has the wrong amount in the tax line. They dropped a 1.
Thank you. Excuse me. I'm going to ask for a motion to approve with a note that says that there is an error in the calculated amount, which Mr. O'Mine will
Request for a correction.
request for correction. So your motion should carry that.
I'll make a motion to approve Jane Reconstructors Construction Services proposal with the corrections that Mr. Roman
Thank you.
will ask for.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for this proposal for an auto shop drawings to be prepared by James.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia?
President Husky.
Yes.
Vice President Limentino.
Yes.
Member Seattle.
Yes.
And Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. All right, item G. November check registers. Earlier, we went through the registers. If there are additional questions, please ask them now.
No.
No.
No other questions? I will ask for a motion to approve the check registers.
I make a motion to approve the check registers for November 2025.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second the motion for the approval of the check register for November 2025.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia?
President Husky.
Yes.
Vice President Limentino.
Yes.
Member Seattle.
Yes.
And Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.
I will.
Be careful going home.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Yes. All right, item 4, approval of minutes. A, consideration approval of December 4th special meeting minutes. Take a quick glance at the minutes. There is one agenda item that we look at, and that's approval of minutes. Do you have any questions, concerns, corrections? Please make them now.
I got this on. Just came up. I'm having problems.
Okay, that's all right. We're almost done. Okay, go ahead.
Are you ready for the motion?
I was just about to ask for a motion to approve.
So I make a motion to approve the December 4th, 2025 special meeting notes. There appear to be all present.
Thank you. Second on the motion, please.
I second.
Roll call vote, please. Ms. Garcia?
President Husky.
Yes.
Vice President Limentino.
Yes.
Member Seattle.
Yes.
And Member Belson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. Item 5, meeting closing, announcements, reminders. Mrs. Stigney?
Yes, Board President, there are a few announcements. Zuni High School senior capstone projects are Wednesday and Thursday of this week from 4:30 to 9 p.m. in the library. There's usually enough seating
4:30 to 9:30?
to 9, 4:30 to 9, both of those nights. And on Thursday also, which is December 11th at 5 p.m. in the multipurpose room at the elementary will be the Christmas program.
Okay. And what time is that again?
It starts at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Then on Friday, December 12th, from 5 to 8, the Zuni High School Winter Art Show, and then the next day, Saturday, December 13th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. is the sale, and both of those are in the art room. Again, Friday, December 12th is the art show from 5 to 8, and Saturday, December 13th, from 10 to 3 is the sale.
Thank you.
Board Institute, just a reminder, it's not till February, but February, we're almost
be
in the
here.
middle of December, so it'll be here before we know it. That's when it's in Santa Fe at the legislature. That's February 5th through 7th. The law conference is right now just tentatively in June of 2026 in Albuquerque, and the leadership retreat is in July of 2026.
We don't have a place for the retreat?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That is.
Make sure you let Ms. Garcia know if you're going to be attending any of those. Could I ask that she put out a notice on possible quorum for the capstone
Yes,
and quite possibly the program?
yes.
Thank you. Anything else? If there are none, I will ask for more motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second on the motion?
Second.
Thank you. And we're done.
Oh, man, I had a